Armando Baker here.
It's Luke May.
This is Tyler Hansbrough.
University of North Carolina.
Here's North Carolina.
I just want to shout out my boy JBear_YT.
JBear_YT.
It's Carolina family, baby.
Go Heels.
Go Heels.
What is up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to do a 2022 NFL mock draft. I haven't done one of these in a while. And I think with the season just getting underway, being 4 weeks in now, if you include week 0, I think it's a good time to see where we're at with the NFL draft stuff. I'm gonna use NFL mock draft database.com because I like the way they do their the images. I think it's their imaging and just the overall layout is better than like any other website, to be honest. So I'm gonna use this, but I don't know what they did with this draft order. The Patriots at 2. I'm not sure how any of this happened. Why the Chargers had the 32nd pick. I'm not sure how they did this, but it's not random because I closed out and restarted a couple times and it's the same board. So I'm not sure what's going on with this order, but I guess we're gonna go with it like it's normal. So I guess New York Giants are at number 1 overall here. So, and with the number 1 overall pick, quarterback value is just too immense to pass on. And there's probably going to be some hot takes that you guys disagree with in this mock. But, you know, it's what it is. And I truly believe, yes, I'm a Carolina fan. But I seriously think that Sam Howell is the best quarterback in this draft. It's not Spencer Rattler. That's what I've seen. I know it's only been like 3 games, but no, Spencer Rattler is not the best quarterback in this draft. No offense to him. But Sam Howell, I think it's pretty obvious. The way he's responded from that not so great Virginia Tech game has been incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible. It's kind of move off of Daniel Jones, in my opinion. It's not that Daniel Jones has been absolutely atrocious. He's been all right, but all right isn't going to get the New York Giants to where the New York Giants to where they want to be. And I think Sam Howell can do that. I think he is the best quarterback in this draft. Not by a wide margin, but I do believe he is the best quarterback in this draft right here. So, and yeah, like I said, I think I've said this before. I don't put the Virginia Tech loss completely on Sam Howell. Those 3 picks, 2 of them were definitely not his fault. 1 of them is arguably his fault. So, but yeah, anyways, I think Sam Howell definitely deserves to go number 1 overall here. Number 2 overall, the Patriots, which doesn't make any sense to me, but it's here, so we're gonna roll with it. And since that is the case, we're gonna go with Kvon Thibodeaux, who might just be the best overall player in this draft. They got their quarterback of the future in Mac Jones, and if they weren't drafting at number 2, I'd probably go for like a receiver at this spot. But passing up on Kvon Thibodeaux is something they just can't do at number 2 overall. Number 3, we have the Giants again, which I think I'm not sure. Is that an Eagles pick? No, that wouldn't be an Eagles pick. Or would it? I'm not sure. But either way, we have the Giants here at 3. And I think I like their group of corners, to be honest, and Derek Stingley hasn't been great so far. So I'm going to go with Evan Neal, the offensive tackle out of Alabama, to help protect their future starting quarterback in Sam Howell there. I think that's definitely the best move that they can make at that spot. Number 4, we have the Detroit Lions, who could use a lot of things. Anyways, but yeah, cornerback is definitely a spot that they could use help in. But, I mean, I don't know, man. What I've seen from Derek Stingley doesn't give me top 5 pick type vibes right now. So I'm going to go Kyle Hamilton. I think Kyle Hamilton is definitely the best DB in this class, if not like a top 3 overall player in this class. Kyle Hamilton is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The best safety prospect I've seen. Goodness, I don't even know the last time I've seen a safety prospect like this. I think he's a better safety prospect than Jamal Adams was. I mean, Kyle Hamilton is insane. He's so good. So I think it's tough for the Detroit Lions to pass on him there, even though he is a safety, which isn't the most valuable position in the NFL. So number 5, we have the Minnesota Vikings, who I think could be a top 5 draft pick for them. So quarterback of the future might be something that you need to start looking into, because if you're picking in the top 5 here, Kirk Cousins doesn't need to be the answer forever. And there's only been one quarterback taken off the board at this point. So I'm going to go with either Malik Willis or Matt Corral here. I think those are the next 2 guys on my board as far as quarterbacks go. I'm going to go Malik Willis here. It's his 5th overall pick. I like the fit there. Obviously, they did just draft Kellen Mond, but he was like a 3rd round pick. Probably not the guy for the future, so I think Malik Willis would be a good selection there. Number 6, we have the Buffalo Bills. Go back to all players there. They could use another guy in the secondary. Don't need a quarterback. I wouldn't be mad at D-line here. I think DeMarvin Leal's really good. I'm going to go Derek Stingley. Just coming into this season, there's no way he'd be lasting until pick 6. Pick 6. Anyways. But based on how he's played so far, he's still an incredible athlete, and he's going to light up the combine more than likely. So he's probably going to be a top 10 pick, although his play hasn't really represented that this year. But obviously what we've seen in the past couple of years is good enough for him to be drafted this highly. So number 7 is the Atlanta Falcons, who could go quarterback. I think Matt Ryan's still a pretty good quarterback. Obviously, he's not the answer for the future at this point, and they don't really have any guys on their current roster who are going to be the answer for the future. So I do think I'm going to end up going quarterback at this spot, to be honest. And I completely think Matt Corral is a slightly better prospect than Spencer Rattler to this point. So I'm going to go with Matt Corral here. Maybe you don't start him right away. Keep Matt Ryan around for a year or 2 more, however you want to handle that whole situation. But I think Matt Corral could definitely be the quarterback of the future. If he starts making better decisions, like so far this year, he's actually made some pretty good decisions, and he's got rid of the interception problem. And if he can continue that, there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a top 10 pick. He's got all the arm talent in the world. He's got an absolute cannon. If he can be consistent and not make some questionable decisions, he's definitely going to be at the spot come the draft next year. Number 8, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just selected Trevor Lawrence this past year. And honestly, they do need a guy who can come in and protect them. I think Kenyon Green is pretty good. He's not my top available prospect. However, though, I think Jackson Kirkland would be the guy if I decided to go with a tackle at this spot. Could also go to Marvin Leo. I don't think that'd be a terrible decision either. He's so versatile on the defensive line, can play pretty much anywhere. But I'm not sure that's where the honestly, this is tough. Yeah, I'm going to go to Marvin Leo. In my opinion, he's probably the best player left on the board, so I think that's a good decision there. Number 9, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, who, this is tough. Do I go quarterback here? Based on what we've seen so far from Jalen Hurts, maybe they don't go quarterback, but overall, I do think Spencer Rattler is a better prospect over a guy like Jalen Hurts, who's currently starting for him. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go quarterback. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go with a guy in Kyer Elam, who can be future cornerback 1 for them at this spot. The New York Jets at 10. No way, Jets are picking at 10. They are not looking really good. They're probably going to be top 5. But obviously, you just drafted Zach Wilson, so this won't be a quarterback. Need protection, so I'm going to go with Kenyon Green at the spot. Also could go with a receiver. But based on the receivers that I've seen this year, I'm not really sold on one being a top 10 pick at this point. Number 11, we have the Dallas Cowboys, who really need help on defense. I mean, they really do. I like Drake Jackson. He's not necessarily consistent enough for me to want to take him here this high in the draft. So, let's see who got available here. My top overall defensive player left available might be Brandon Joseph, honestly. It's Drake Jackson or Brandon Joseph is probably going to be my top available defensive players right now. I'm also pretty high on Adam Anderson as well, though. Interesting. Okay, so man, yeah, I think anything on defense, just anything on defense wouldn't be a terrible decision here. Well, not linebacker, but any other position on defense, I think would be a great choice for them. Andrew Booth's really sticking out to me right now. So the same thing with Brendan Joseph, though. I'm gonna go Andrew Booth. I like that pick there. Okay, number 12, we have the Baltimore Ravens here. I think we could go receiver here. No receivers really sticking out to me. Oh, I forgot Jackson Kirkland was available. Anyways, we'll save him probably for later. But as far as guys who are left available on the clock, I think I'm going to go safety. I think I'm going to go Brandon Joseph. He's so good. He's going to be maybe not a starter right away. Well, maybe he could be, but definitely the answer for the future there at safety for the Baltimore Ravens. Number 13, we have the Cleveland Browns at this spot. They don't need a whole lot, so this is probably best player available position for them. Could go with one of the Ohio State receivers here, because they are eventually going to need receiver help, because I'm not sold on Beckham being that number 1 receiver for him. So I think I am going to go with receiver here. It's between, man, I haven't been sold on both these guys this year, but coming in, I did think they were the 2 best guys. So I am going to continue to go with them until they show me until someone jumps ahead of them. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll go Chris Olave, true burner. That would be really good for this offense. Number 14, we have the Tennessee Titans. And Spencer Rattler is still available, but he'll probably go next pick, honestly. So at the spot, I think Jackson Kirkland is too good to pass up on. O-line hasn't been great for the Titans this year. Might as well get that better. Let's go with Jackson Kirkland. Number 15, Spencer Rattler has fallen enough. I think he goes here to the Washington football team. Yes, I do think he's the 4th best quarterback in this draft. I'm sorry. He just hasn't shown consistency really at any point. I mean, there was a time last year where he was on a good hot streak, but he came out this year and hasn't been extremely accurate and hasn't made the best decisions. So, I mean, obviously the talent's there, but we have to see more from Spencer Rattler for me to have him any higher than this right now. Cincinnati Bengals at the 16th overall pick. They really do need DB help, but I'm going to go with the best player available and take Drake Jackson, whose highest level of play is fantastic, but the low-end play isn't very consistent. So, number 17, the Buccaneers are not going to be picking 17th, assuming that that's their pick. But, yeah, this is just going to be best player available, honestly. I mean, they could get a guy like Garrett Wilson, because they're probably not going to be able to hold on to all their receivers forever. So I think Garrett Wilson is going to be the pick there, actually. Number 18, we have the New Orleans Saints, who might be looking for a quarterback of the future. Not sure if the guy's going to be available to you here. Carson Strong would be the guy if I decided to go with it. But yeah, I'm not sure about that decision right now. Let's see. They got a good O-line, so I'm not looking too heavily into that. I like Adam Anderson, man. I really do. They got a good secondary, so I don't really want to go there either. Honestly, I might go with the quarterback. Yeah, I don't. Based on today, how Jameis Winston looked, and I've never really been completely sold on Taysom Hill. I'm going to go with a guy who can be the quarterback of the future and go Carson Strong. That more than likely will be the last first-round quarterback that I go with here. Honestly, I think Phil Jerkovic might be the next best guy, to be honest with you. So we have Green Bay here at 19, who it does seem as if Aaron Rodgers isn't going to be around forever. But they have a lot of needs. And there's no quarterback that I would go ahead of Jordan Love here to be the next guy. So at this spot, I might go with the best player available, which is probably going to be Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa there. Number 20, we had the Philadelphia Eagles. Where did they get that pick from? I don't know why my brain can't think right now. I'm not sure where they get that pick. But I think I'm going to go, who did I go with? Their last pick. Can I read them? Okay, so I was about to go corner again. But since I did that earlier, I'm not going to do that. I think I might... Jordan Battle is also definitely a first-round safety. See if you got a receiver. They could definitely use a receiver. Traylon Burks, John Mechie's going to be rising up towards probably. Not sold on Justin Ross. Drake London's good. Yeah, Drake London's good. I'm going to go Drake London here. I think that's a good pick. Number 21, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, who need O-line help so badly. Just so badly. Zion Nelson, Kenneth Kwanu. I want to go with a tackle here because that's probably almost definitely where they need to go. Zion Nelson or Sean Ryan is probably where I'm going to go here. I like Sean Ryan a lot. I'm going to go with Sean Ryan here. Number 22, the Texans at 22. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, Texans here. I don't think they have the quarterback of the future on their roster, but I'm not sure. As far down as 22, they're going to be able to get that. So I'm probably going to refrain from going quarterback there. But if they did want to go with a quarterback, I'd go the Slovis or Djokovic. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going with here. Brendan Armstrong. I was at the recent Carolina game. Brendan Armstrong is good. He really is. But at this spot, I think I'm just going to go with the best player available. So I'm going to go over here to the corners. I'm going to go with Ahmad Gardner out of Cincinnati. Number 23, we are back with the Lions. I'm not sure where this pick is from for them. But we went with Kyle Hamilton first overall. Could have went with a quarterback there, honestly. Yeah, I'm thinking they should have probably went quarterback there. But since they didn't, probably too late at this point now. So I'm going to go with just the best player available in my opinion. And that's going to be Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. Number 24, we have the Arizona Cardinals. Who, let's see, man. I honestly might want to go ahead and bolster that offensive line a little bit. Because they don't have too many holes. Actually, corner is definitely where we need to go here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go Darion Kendrick. If he can keep his head right and be able to stay on the field, Darion Kendrick's going to be a really good player at the next level. 25 for the Panthers. I'm a Panthers fan, so O-line is a huge need for us. Zion Nelson's looking pretty tempting as that guy who can be the left tackle of the future. Also, we could use interior help as well, so Kvon Thibodeaux also wouldn't be a bad decision. And I'm not exactly sold that Kvon Thibodeaux can't play tackle next level, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with Zion Nelson, who is probably the best tackle available at this point. Yeah, I like Thayer Munford, but not here in the first round. So I'm going to go with that. 26, we have the Kansas City Chiefs, who I think can also use an offensive line bolster at this point. I'm going to go with the Kvon Thibodeaux for him. 27, we have the Denver Broncos. Have one of the best secondaries in the league, so I guess Jordan Battle will stay on the board there. Also, a team that could be looking for a quarterback in the future. Teddy Bridgewater has looked really good, though, I have to say. So I'm probably going to just go, can't speak, just going to go with the best player available, and that's going to be George Karloftis out of Purdue, who, if he can play like he did as a freshman, it's going to be definitely a first-round pick. 28, we have the Miami Dolphins, who I think could use a playmaker at the wide receiver position. Also could go with an offensive lineman here. I'm not sure if they have the tackles of the future there, but Honestly, I might go safety here. I might go Jordan Battle. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jordan Battle. I like that. Jordan Battle is definitely a first round safety in my opinion. I think he's really good. Number 29, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. And let's see where did we go with the Eagles previous. Oops. See where we went with the Eagles. We went with Kyer Elam and most recently Drake London. Okay. So those are the two guys we have right there. Man, Christian Harris is really good and really athletic. But I think I might double up on receiver. It's tough to say whether I should or not. I think I'm going to go Christian Harris. I think I'm going to do that. Really athletic. Possibly the best linebacker in this draft right now. Number 30, we have the Las Vegas Raiders, who I would say quarterback if it was earlier, but honestly, Derek Carr hasn't looked bad, so I think he'll be sticking around. Could go with another weapon at the wide receiver position. Also could go corner. I think that would be smart. Trent McDuffie is not an outside corner, so I'm not. I kind of would like to go with a perimeter player here. Martin Emerson is a guy who's definitely going to go higher than 108 in the draft. Let's see. Ooh, Adam Anderson's still available. I forgot Adam Anderson was available, man. I think I have to go that route now. Yeah, I'm going to go Adam Anderson. I think he's too good to pass up on here. He's fantastic. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Number 31, the New York Jets. This can't be the Jets pick. Okay, yeah. Kenyon Green was taken earlier, so now it's probably just best player available. They need a weapon. Traylon Brooks is available. I also think David Bell and George Pickens can also be really high picks. But I'm going to go Traylon Brooks out of Arkansas there. And with the final pick, we have the Los Angeles Chargers, who, let's see here. Honestly, Trent McDuffie is actually interesting to go to this spot. I would not be opposed to that. Jalen Catalon is really good too. I think there are possibly 4 first-round safeties in this class. This is a fantastic safety class. Anyways, also could go with an edge rusher like Kingsley Enagbare or Nick Benito here, but I actually think I will. I think I'll go Kings. No, I'm gonna go with my gut, which says Trent McDuffie there, to round out this mock draft. So that's all for the picks today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications, do all the YouTube stuff. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.